Hey, what's going on, guys? Joel here, and I am going to be doing a little car vlog for you, but do not worry about my safety. I am parked, so there's not a lot that could happen to me unless some seriously terrible driver pulls into the parking lot like skirt and just rams right into me, which some people, as you'll find out later in this video, would like to happen to me. They want that to be the case. They want that to be the outcome of this vlog and my day driving around in a vehicle. Let me break down the situation for you. So last night I was coming home from a sushi date with my girlfriend. Love sushi, love my girlfriend, great mood. And I pull into my covered parking spot that I pay for. And that you might be like, why do you pay for a parking spot? Well, I live, because that sounds a little pretentious, like my parking spot that I pay for. Get the car, Jeffrey. No, I live in a city that has a lot of people. So there's a lot of people, a lot of cars, and limited places to park those cars. So sometimes you have to pay for where you want to park. I'm fine with this, so I do it like a law-abiding citizen. Well, it's not a law, but you get the gist of it. And as I said, it's a covered parking spot. So there are metal beams that hold up this small roof that covers the cars because it snows a lot here in Michigan. So that's the benefit of having a covered parking spot. You don't have to scrape snow off your windshield. And one of the beams is right to the front right corner of my parking spot, right? So it's not like I hit it, but it's right there. And somebody has a rather large bicycle, and they are continuously chaining their bicycle to the beam, and their bicycle overlaps into my parking spot, right? And yeah, it kind of irks me. I haven't really done anything about it because it's hard to identify a bicycle. There's no license plate, so I can't be like, yo, motherfuckers, get this bicycle out here. Because it would just look like I did it, and I don't know, I'm not going to like stake out my parking spot to see who's putting their bicycle there, right? So that's been going on for a few weeks. And then lately, this person has had a bicycle buddy parking their bicycle parking a bicycle next to this other bicycle that's always at this beam that literally I can't pull into my parking spot because they're just literally throwing it in my fucking parking spot. And there's so many open parking spots too. Like this is my parking spot, and I mean, we don't even really need to pay for parking. Now that I say that, it's almost like I'm wasting money because it's summer, school's out, this is a college town, there's so many open parking spots, and they just have to put it right in my fucking parking spot. And they did it one day, and I was like, cool, whatever, I'll just park somewhere else. I'm not going to get all upset about this. But then last night, I was coming home from my date with my girlfriend, right? And that bicycle was just sitting there taunting me. And I was like, bitch, why do you have to, of all this open space, the bicycle is in my spot like it owns that fucking piece of pavement. So I pulled up in front of my spot. I couldn't pull in, obviously, because the bicycle was there. I walked out of the car, and I tossed the bicycle aside with slight brute force. I didn't throw it. I didn't, break. I could have stabbed the wheels. I have a pocket knife. I could have slashed the tires, but I didn't. I just threw it to the side, pulled my car in, and went about the rest of my night with my girlfriend. Didn't really think much of it. So I get out to my car this morning, and I pull out. There's nothing wrong with my car. My tires aren't slashed or anything. I pull out. I notice a little, in the corner over there, a little piece of paper sticking out, like I have a parking ticket. And I'm like, well, I can't get a parking ticket here because I pay for the spot. I get out of my car. I pull this paper out, and it's a note, right? So this note says, and I quote, I'll show it to you too to prove I'm not making this up. Did your mother tell you to throw bike like this? Fuck your mother. You will have a terrible traffic accident tomorrow. Good luck. So let's analyze this note, right? I have the front facing camera on, so a little difficult, not the best recording setup, but just on my iPhone in the car. That's how I like to do it. But yeah, so can you see this? Notice, oh, okay.
sorry, now I'm looking dopey, but this person just, they can't spell, or they don't have the best handwriting. I don't know if I see any spelling errors. I take that back. No spelling errors, but the handwriting is it leaves a lot to be desired. And as you can see, they little smudge here. Maybe we should write with pencils if we're not gonna be able to, you know, get all our messages out with pen without making these huge errors, because that just throws off the whole thing for me. I'm so distracted by this big blot of ink where they messed up. I'm not sure what they were trying to say there. I'm not sure what they blotted out. But so, did your mother tell you to throw bike like this? We're missing something. Throw a bike like this is what I feel like we're missing. I don't know if that's necessary, but I would prefer that. And my mom did not tell me to throw the bike. Do not blame my mother. You can blame me. I decided to throw the bike by myself. But then you come back to the mother thing and you say, fuck your mother. Again, sir or madam, or actually, you're not a sir or not a madam, slut or dick face. I threw the bike. My mom had nothing to do with this. My mom doesn't pay for the parking spot. I pay for the parking spot with my dollars. So why are you so upset at my mother? And then this last portion here, you will have a terrible traffic accident tomorrow. Good luck. So on one hand, I'm gonna have a terrible traffic accident, so they kind of, I mean, to me that's like a death threat. They're like insinuating that they want me to die or just be severely injured. But then they say good luck. So that's really passive aggressive. Like, I want you to die, but I want it to be painful though. I want you to be injured, but I want you to survive. I don't want you to be in a wheelchair or anything, but just get injured for a period of time. Learn your lesson. How about you learn your lesson, you bicycling bitch? Stay out my parking spot. I don't know what to do about this situation. I'm thinking about signing up for some local karate classes or something. I feel like I need self-defense, because in addition to this very passive-aggressive note, they put leaves all over my hood. And I know those leaves didn't just get there because I have a covered parking spot. So it was like they were defiant. They were saying, yeah, how covered is it when I can put these leaves all over my hood? And they didn't cut, like this, you will have a traffic accident, insinuates that they cut my brakes or anything, which thankfully they didn't do that. That's against the law. And there's like some smears on it looks like they came on my windshield, or my rear view mirror. Rear view mirror. And actually, I should get out and double check there's no semen on that side of the car or anything. I don't know. I mean, they showed me. I guess I won't throw something out of my spot again. So the lesson to be learned is, if you have a house and somebody comes and drives and parks their car in your driveway and you get that car towed, you're the asshole. I mean, they were just parking there. They don't own it or anything, but it's their right, you know? So don't tow their car. And just to quickly address things at the end of the video here, this has already gone on long enough, but I did want to address, I like this vlog channel because I love opening up to you guys, and I love reading the comments and being able to have this back and forth discussion. That's awesome for me. That's my favorite thing about YouTube, is the communication part. But I did want to address a comment from my previous vlog that said something along the lines of, you make all of this money playing video games and all I see you do in your vlogs is moan. And a lot of people addressed the comment, like they were like, fuck you, why do you say that, and all this stuff. I didn't take it as a negative thing. Obviously, I mean, that's his opinion, or his or her, so I wasn't, it didn't like ruin my day or anything, but it did make me feel like I needed to clarify the point of this channel, right? And the point of this channel is for me to get things off of my mind. Like, say if I have an instance where somebody with a bicycle is out to get me, I have to get that off my mind, and putting it out on this channel really helps with that. Helps me feel better about it. Helps me not to think about it anymore. or be upset, because a lot of things in the world make me upset. But I don't want, I'm sorry if there's a perception that I am a negative person because of this. I just, I think I have an easier time expressing negative emotions than positive emotions, because who wants to watch a vlog of me saying, you know what, I got the best goddamn ice cream cone today. It had sprinkles on it. It was just so good. I just licked that thing right up and it just made me happy. Maybe you want to watch that vlog. Maybe I'm, you know, I don't want to make that vlog, I guess would be the point I'm trying to make. Like, I try to express, I'm not purposefully saying, all right, what pissed me off today? I got to make a vlog about that. I'm just expressing the things that are on my mind, and if that's the perception you have, I'm sorry. I like the back and forth dialogue. I feel like not a lot, these vlogs aren't really negative, but when I'm thinking about things, and some people will be like, well, he's stoned, he's on drugs or something too, sometimes. And that's because that kind of makes me sad, because that makes me think, if you think about things, then that's negative, that means you're high. No, just like critically think about, like, do you guys ever just, sometimes I'll just sit and stare. I've done that before in my life. Now I'm sounding like I'm on drugs. Let's not, we'll stay off of that, but yeah, that's what the purpose of this channel. So if you like interacting and if you like listening to me, I don't know why you would, but if you do, that's awesome. I appreciate that, and I like talking to you in the comments. But yeah, if you don't, and then the whole, you make all this money playing video games, and because money equates to happiness, guys. We all know that if you have money, you are happy. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say like, oh, these fucking assholes don't understand, more money, more problems. Because that's not the case at all. Money solves a lot of problems. It solves financial stress, and like probably the main cause of stress in anyone's life is finances. And so if you have money, that alleviates those problems. But there's so much more to life than what you have to pay for and what you get paid for. And I don't know if I'm an asshole for saying this. At this point in time, I don't have a lot to worry about finances wise, financially, because I don't own a house. I don't have a lot of big expenses, and I make pretty good money doing relatively nothing. Well, I do. I mean, it's not relatively nothing, but compared to some other jobs, I've had difficult jobs before. This job isn't difficult. It's mentally tasking, but not hard labor. And I make pretty good money doing it. I'm not, you know, nothing wrong with saying that. That's the truth. But I do work, like, one of the main things I'm self-conscious about on YouTube is worrying about how people perceive me. Like, do they think I'm an asshole? Do they think I'm nice? Do they think I'm this and that? And I guess this is me saying that I worry about that, but at the same time, I don't really worry about it. That's a really clear, concise message. I care, but I don't care. No, I want to have this discussion, and I don't want to let my fear of what people's perception of me will be prevent me from posting videos. I'm trying to break that habit. And if you guys like these kind of videos, I'll keep posting them. And if some of you don't, sorry. I'll try to post more happy vlogs. I'll try to donate some money to the homeless or something. I've wanted to do some charitable things lately, so hopefully I can figure out some charitable things to do. But I don't know. This is kind of going nowhere. I just want to talk about my bicycle incident. I'll update you guys. If I die, you'll just have to read about it in the paper, if that's still a thing, or find out some other way. But hopefully no traffic accident for me today. Good luck to me. Good luck to you guys. Have a great day.